Hello from Beijing and welcome back to another Chinese food adventure. I am so excited for today's video. I think it's going to be super cute. So you may remember a few weeks ago I posted a video where my friend Meng Zai and I, we went to Shaxian, a place in Fujian province, and we had a lot of Shaxian snacks, one of which were the xiaomai. Different to any other xiaomai I've ever had before. The skin was kind of see-through, inside filled with vermicelli noodles. Anyway, to cut a long story short, Meng Zai actually showed this video to her mum, and her mum actually reached out to me and asked if I would be willing to go on a food adventure with her. She wants to introduce to me today the Beijing version of a xiaomai, which I could not be more excited for. The setting of today's food adventure is on the historic Tianmen Dajie. Originally, this street was the imperial road for the emperor to get out of the city to go to the Temple of Heaven. But after the outer city of Beijing was built in the Ming Dynasty around 1500 AD, Tianmen Street became the main north-south thoroughfare in Beijing, resulting in a lot of business and trade popping up all over the place. And eventually, it and the streets around it evolved into a famous commercial area, which is still the purpose it's used for today. Hello, Maisie. Hello. 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 你好漂亮，我还漂亮呢。对，非常漂亮。我没想到北京也有烧麦。
北京的烧麦比外地的还要精华，因为它是皇家这个老店，就是原来过去的这个北京，这是叫从乾隆年间就开始有了。
So here's the restaurant we're going to today. You can see all those people lining up there. It's called Duyichu, and it was founded in 1738. I just can't wrap my head around that number.
乾隆皇帝他晚上没事出去就出来溜达，所有这条街都关门了。只有这家店没有名字啊，当时是没有名字的。他来到这家店，就是有看着亮灯啊，然后有人在忙活着做这些茶点呐，然后他就觉得，哎，你看所有的都关了，就这家来，咱们就上这家来尝尝来吧。
And how's this for history? It was actually the Emperor Qianlong himself that gave this restaurant its name. I can't even conceptualize how old this restaurant actually is. To put it in context, this restaurant existed 50 years before the First Fleet discovered Australia.
你来过吗？这里？
我没来过，我第一次来。
你吃过北京的烧麦吗？
也没怎么吃过。你怎么会没吃过呀？我前面都是第一次。
这是你第一次来天安门大街吗？
对，就是真正第一次来。真给北京人丢脸，简直了。
And here are the xiaomai in question. How beautiful do they look? They also come in a huge variety of fillings, everything from beef and celery, pork and bamboo shoot, to vegetarian.
哎，还有素馅儿的呢！你看这么多馅儿，你看到
We ended up going for these pretty multicolored seafood ones.
这是它的做是怎么做？
好好看啊，像花一样。
啊，对。你看它这做的，它这个是不是跟那个沙县不一样？沙县的那个皮比较厚，对吧？对，这是薄皮，对，上面还有一层薄的面。然后那个你还没吃过什么？
爆肚吃过，
爆肚吃过，炒肝吃过，
炒肝吃过。炸灌肠吃过，
这个也吃过，
马豆腐吃过。
So basically, we just went through the menu and ordered whatever Beijing foods I've never tried before.
这个在澳洲吃，
乾隆白菜，
对，乾隆白菜在悉尼吃，
在悉尼吃的。
对。
那你尝尝比它正宗吧。
可以啊。
来一个这个吧，哈。
The first thing to arrive on our table were these 炸肉丸子, deep fried pork balls. It's served with a little bowl of dipping options. The left is spiced salt, and the right is tianmianjiang, the same sauce they use for Peking duck.
Oh, deep fried goodness. Smells so good, and it's going to be so crispy.
I mean, I'm sure it will be if I ever manage to pick one of these balls up.
这样。
Okay, here we go.
好吃吧？
So moist on the inside and crispy on the outside, and the sauce. 我喜欢这个姜，因为有点甜。
甜，对。
Now let's try it with some of that spiced salt.
Reminds me of popcorn chicken at KFC.
很好吃吧？
非常好吃。
The next Beijing specialty to arrive on our table is this platter, comprised of jiamodun, a horseradish and cabbage tower, candied hawthorns, and roupidong, a kind of jelly made from pig skin.
猪肉皮给它处理干净了以后，然后用水煮，煮完了以后呢，然后再跟这个一起酱，这叫八，这个豆就是黄豆、绿豆，我们也跟它叫八宝。
Oh, the texture is very nice. 有蛮子感。
对，这个吃的时候就，你小心点啊，
小心点儿是吗？
它有点呛鼻子。芥末知道吗？
我知道。
日本的青芥末知道吗？但是这个是熟芥末，有点窜鼻子。
Okay, let's try. 你觉得我应该吃这么 这么多吗？还是多吃一点？
你先吃尝尝，
先吃
怕你受不了。
哦呀，
你试试看。
scaring me. Oh, it smells like wasabi, just like full on wasabi. Oh.
是不是？它有点
Definitely has a good kick to it. The last item on the platter are the candied hawthorns, and I was told to wait until my mouth needs some refreshment to pop one in. We also ordered some traditional Beijing veggie dishes. This one is 椒汁盘四切, basically cold garlicky eggplant, and this one is 乾隆白菜, cabbage covered in a heavenly mix of sesame sauce and vinegar. So months ago, when I went back to Australia, Shushu recommended that I try this dish with my family when I took them to the Beijing restaurant, and we absolutely loved it.
Not so good.
Oh, wow.
That is a delicious vegetable dish.
That is absolutely delicious.
To be honest, that's
Really
delicious.
good.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's got peanut butter.
It is. It's sesame.
I'm a fan of that.
Me
yeah.
too.
The taste is so good. It's just that cabbage is like the best vehicle for that sesame vinegary sauce. It's honestly so good. I could just sit down and eat a plate of this and be very happy. Okay, let's try our garlicky eggplant. Look how yummy and fresh it looks with all that coriander and chili on top.
有蒜泥，有盐，有一点点醋、香油，往上一浇。
I love 茄子，我爱吃茄子。Very garlicky. Just really easy to eat.
And what I mean by that is I'd say 99 out of 100 people who try this dish will like it because it's just classically yum flavors that I feel are easy to understand and appreciate. Then our xiaomai arrived. Because they're so massive, we just ordered one basket. And didn't we choose a stunner? Have you ever seen such a beautiful xiaomai? I know I haven't.
I have to say I haven't encountered such beautiful Beijing food before. Beijing food is usually quite brown. Like 炒肝啊, 卤煮啊, 豆汁啊. Sometimes not the most beautiful food, but this food, like you can't look at this and not say it's beautiful.
北京很多的老店铺，尤其是在这个传统的店铺，它的这个菜色都特别好看。对，然后不仅味道美，颜色也美，就是因为它在皇城脚下，皇帝的眼皮子底下。他要想让更多的达官显贵、有地位的人来他的这个地方来就餐，所以他的就一定要做的这3道色香味都要俱全，
真的很好看，
好看吧？
这是海鲜的那个，
这是海鲜的，
海鲜的
啊。
Oh, it smells so good. 哎呦，我迫不及待，可以吃一个吗？
可以
趁热吃，
趁热，一会儿凉了就不好吃了。
Look how big this xiaomai is. It's massive. It's like nose sized. It's very, very pretty. Look at the top there. Oh, so juicy. Like, look inside.
这个皮儿也好。
It's good because it gives more room for the filling. It reminds me of the like the hagao in Guangdong, the prawn dumplings. It's like that, but like bigger. You need at least 3 or 4 big mouthfuls to finish one xiaomai.
看这一口就咬下去。
对对对，你看这么多，那个馅儿很丰富。
And if you're like me, wondering how did xiaomai come to become a Beijing specialty, well, that's an interesting story too.
因为啊，北京呢，它是个皇城过去，就是皇帝所在的地方，就是各省各地方的官员、达官显贵都会有到这儿，那他们都会把他们当地的东西带到北京城。所谓的京城的风味儿，它就是来自于五族四海，全国各地很多的风味。